Hi everybody. Today we are going to be making a revised edition of the dinosaur monster fingers. I found a better way to do these nails and this an easier way to show you how to do them. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you without having to measure. We can make some nice nails. Aren't those cool? The kids really like these. And you can make top hats to go. You can make hats out of these that look like scales to go with this. I'll give you an idea of that after we get done making this tutorial. Anyway, let's get busy and get these made up for you. Here we go. We start out with a square piece of paper. This is a two-way paper. I got my paper down at Walmart. I got some really inexpensive paper. This had a lot more than this on it, and it was only $3. And look at the variety of colors you get. You get all kinds of colors, and I got several different ones on that. And then for $5, you can get the big ones. You know, I mean, that's a lot of paper for $5. So, yeah, I was real happy with that. And you can make 4. When you use the big one, you can make 4 of these with one piece of paper on the $5 one. So you're actually getting 4 times the amount of paper for only $2 more. Anyway, here we go. First, we're going to take this tip and bring it all the way down to this tip. Just like that. Then we're going to open it up, and we're going to bring this right here. This line is going to come straight down here. Here, let me get my pen. Let me put a different color underneath so that we can see better. How about that? Oh, that's much better. What we're going to do is we're going to take this line right here, and we're going to lay it right down the center here. I decided I wanted to go with the green for the outside. That's why I'm putting the green on the bottom. Whatever side you want on the outside, you're going to put on the bottom. I mean, face down. Because, see, it's going to be the color you want on when you fold it, when you get it all folded up. Oh, then you're going to take this one, this side right here, and you're going to put it right down the center right here. Fold that in good, and that's how it came out so far. All you've done is you folded this one down like this, down that center fold, and then you folded this one down the center fold. Then you're going to fold the whole thing in half, just like that. You've only got one more fold to do, and you're done. I believe. A fold and a tuck. Anyway, now you're gonna lay this down like this, and you're gonna take this tip right here, and you're gonna pull it. You're gonna pull this tip up over this and make an L. Like, just pull this up, and do you see an L there? Here's my L. Here's my L right here. See that L right here? When you see an L, don't squash it down yet. I want you to move it down just a little bit more so it's not quite an L. Just a little bit. And then, at that point, I want you to squash just this tip right here, and I want you to check down here and make sure there's a point. Make sure you got a point there. Well, I got a point, but I got rid of my L. I'll do this a couple more times so that you can really see it good. See how it's not quite an L? It's a little bit off. Not quite an L. It's a little bit off from an L. Then I'm going to take this part right here. I'm gonna roll this part right over. I'm gonna roll this right around, right like that. And then I'm gonna roll it one more time. Like that. And then see this little piece that's over the edge right there? I'm gonna tuck it right down in that little pocket. Now my finger is made. Now if you have a little white line like that, if it bothers you, I mean this doesn't bother me because that's not a big white line, but if it bothers you, all you got to do is open that up a little bit and take a pair of scissors and trim right here. And re-roll it. Then you don't see it at all. Now if you want to wear this, all you got to do is you got to squeeze right here. Stick your finger in this, or you stick your finger in that hole. You open that hole up and then you squeeze right here and stick your finger in. There you go. And then what I do is I like using this dark purple. I think this dark purple is pretty cool. Although this is getting old and thick. But, you know, at least it still has a good use. And then I just I just paint the tip of that. Just like so. I go all the way around. Then I push some in that little center right there just to make sure you don't see. See? You can put a little bit bigger nail. If you want a bigger nail, go with a bigger nail. You are the artist. See, just like that. Isn't that cool? Okay, now I'm going to get another one and give you a kind of show you a little bit better. I'll do it with a dark paper. Okay, now I want this dark to be the top. I want this to be the part that shows. So I'm going to lay it down this way. This tip right here is going to lay all the way down on this tip. On this tip. I just make that tight. Then I open it up. Just open it back up. Now you see that middle line? I'm going to take this side up here. I'm going to take this side of the paper and I'm going to lay it right down that center. Either side you can use. I'll just take this side. It's closer to me. And just right down like that. This side doesn't have to be perfect. The only part you have to have nice is when you do that other fold. You got to make sure you get, because the other fold gives you the fingernail. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. What I did here is I just folded that down to the line. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to fold this down to this line. Or close to it. Okay? It's just got to be close. It doesn't have to be perfect. See? Then I'm going to fold it right in half, just like this. Now, once you get to this point, you're going to be folding this down to make the L. This point here is going to be folding over it. See this? See how I've got this laid down? I've got this corner here going out away from me. And then I've got the long side is facing me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this long side a little bit, and I'm going to take that tip right there. That's going to be my fingernail on this. So I want to make sure that that fingernail is right where I want it. Look, right like that. Now there's an L. See how I've got an L right there? I'm not going to push it down yet. See how that's an L? I'm going to change that L just a little bit. I want it to go down a little bit, because it makes this point end up in the right place when I'm doing that last fold. Let me check on the other side. Oh, I got a nice point there on that one. See how I got a nice point there? That's what you want. Now, if you'll notice, this is not quite an L anymore because of the way I folded it. Now I'm going to just wrap it around. Now I'm just going to wrap it around the whole body. See there? 1, 2. See, I've just wrapped it all the way around. There's the first time. See? There's the uneven L. I wrapped it around one time. And then I wrapped it around again to get up to that opening. Then I shove it right down in that little pocket. Little pocket right there. I'm going to shove this right down in there. And that's your second finger. Open up that hole, push down on it, stick your finger in. There's your second one. Remember, if you don't like that, you can cut that off. I'll do that right now just so that you remember how to do it. I'm going to open it up. I'm just going to snip that little piece off. Whichever side it's rolling on, you're going to do the inside. Roll it around, stuff it in, and paint the fingernail. Here we go. Ooh, that one looks good with this color. Oh, get in that little hole. Then if you're not quite pointed, when you put that nail polish on, it's not going to make a difference anyway. It's still going to look cool. There you go. Now let's see. Those are pretty close match. Nice, nice. There's 2 fingernails. Okay, one more time. Okay, I'm going to do it with a flowery paper just so that you can see the difference in the papers. We've already done one. I've already done one like this. That's how that one came out. That looked pretty cool. Tip to tip. Open it up. Center. This side to the center. And you can go whichever way you want to go. It doesn't matter. This is not an important part anyway. Just the fingernail is the important part. Then you want to go this side, down the center. See there? Then fold the whole thing in half. Left to right, right to left, it's up to you. There's my opening area. Now I'm going to turn that over because I want, oh no, I want to leave that like that because that's away from me. That's facing away from me. The opening is away from me, so that you remember which tip to grab. Then I'm going to turn it this way a little bit so that it's just straight. You got a straight side there. Then I'm going to fold this over. There's my tip. That's going to be my fingernail. So what I'm going to want to do is kind of pinch down on that. And here's the L. I've got that finger where I want it. I'm just going to push down there. There's my L. See right there? See there? There's the L. Then I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Just pull it a little bit. Just to make it an offset L. And then once you've got that offset, then you can push down the fold. See, now it's offset. See? Now all you got to do is roll it. One roll. Two rolls. And tuck it. There's my opening. The opening comes from rolling paper around. And there you go. It's just that easy. And the kids have so much fun. I haven't had a child not be able to do this. I mean, once I showed them real good, they don't forget how to do that because they like those dinosaur fingers. Okay, now we got the fun part. We get to paint the fingernails. Have you ever painted a dinosaur's fingernails before? Well, this will be your first experience. Well, I don't know. Some people call these dragon fingers. So we'll call them monster dragon fingers. So we got it both covered. And there you go. That's it. That's it, people. And then I told you I would show you how to put these things together. I can get that out of the way now. Here's what we do if we want to put these things together. We just stick one inside of the other. We cut off this one tip, and we put a hairband in there. And we just keep cutting off these tips and feeding them into the hairband. Like this. Just like that. You just keep feeding it around a hairband. Until you get about that big. Then once you get about that big, when you put it on your head, this part will go behind your ear, and this part will go in front of your ear, and it'll stay on there real good, and it looks adorable on. And then it matches the fingers. You know, but the fingers are just incredible. I mean, kids can pick up things and have fun with it. See? That works good. Rah, rah. Well, there you go. That is an authentic dragon monster fingers with painted fingernails. I thought that was a nice touch. Now try to remember to get a really dark fingernail polish when you do that, because and a lot of times you can get it at a yard sale or a Goodwill just in their junk, you know, because people get tired of glitter nail polish real quick. But I always keep it on hand for projects. And this, I just happened to, I had this and it was old and I thought I'd use it, and boy, did it work out good. Okay, well, I'm going to let you go. This is it for today, and God bless and keep crafting, and God bless y'all. Have a good day.